Hey you guys, long time no see. I started playing Mario Kart and it was a downward spiral from there. I wanted to do something kind of neutral today. I want to do something neutral every day. So here it is. Let's jump into this. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. So today I'm gonna be using my DiorSkin Star Foundation. I'm just mixing in a little bit of my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, just because the tone is a little bit more pinky, and my Dior Star one is really yellowy. And hopefully this will somehow transform into my exact skin color. Dare to dream, dare to dream. I'm gonna go ahead and put that just in downward strokes on my face. And then I can go ahead and buff it in afterwards. When you're doing your foundation, if there's anywhere in particular where you need a little bit more coverage, you can kind of press over top of it with your brush, and that'll apply a little bit more coverage and product to that area so that you don't have to go in with as much concealer. I don't know how beauty gurus do their makeup with their hair down. I don't get it. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. I'm using my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer as usual. Look at my thumb. God, what a tragedy. So I'm just going to apply that directly to the skin. And then I'm going to go ahead and pat that out with this trusty little brush. You want to pat your concealer in rather than kind of swiping it if you want a fuller coverage look. I mean, if you do want a lighter coverage, you can go ahead and just kind of wipe it. But I mean, what's the point of concealer then? You know what I mean? I can just take whatever's excess on that brush and just kind of pat over top of any areas that I feel like need a little bit more coverage. I'm so cheap when it comes to wet wipes. Like, I literally will save the same dirty wet wipe I've been using forever, and I'll just be like, I think I can get one more wipe out of that. I'm going to go ahead and apply my I'm going to go ahead and apply my eye primer and my brows, and then we will meet back here, you and I will. Peach Smoothie seems like a good place to start. I'm going to go ahead and take my Smith 232 brush, and I'm just going to bring that right into the crease. This is going to act as our transition color to blend darker colors out better later, and that sentence was a little bit butchered, I feel. And it's also going to create a nice gradient. Seems like I got the important bits in. The next thing I'm going to do is toss in Caramel from Anastasia. I'm going to do the exact same thing, just a little bit lower. Just blending that into the crease and onto the lid a little bit. Using the same brush. And then when I get to kind of the edge, I can tip my brush up and just basically use the clean bits of it to blend those colors together. Next, I'm going to take NARS Persia. If you guys don't have the shade, you just should. And I'm just going to grab that on a little shader brush. I'm going to pack that about 2/3 of the way onto the lid, so just doing the outer 2/3. And I'm just kind of patting that right over top. I do find that NARS shadows tend to have a bit of a drier consistency, so you really got to kind of pack it on there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. Next, I'm just adding the Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in Pixie Dust. I'm just adding this for a little bit more texture, but I'm going to put other colors over top, so you could probably skip this bit if you wanted to. And I'm just taking the primer first on the top there. It's just a cream primer, and I'm going to be grabbing that on a shader brush. And what I'm going to do is put it on my eyeball. I'm going to pack it on the inner corner here. And I'm just basically putting it down where I want the most pigmentation, which is right there, and then just kind of pressing it out towards the outer corners to blend it out. And then I'm going to take the glitter portion of it, and I'm just going to press that onto my lid. Again, putting my brush down first where I want the most product. And I'm just kind of moving my brush towards the outer, or I guess the middle of my eye once I have less product on my brush. And then what I'm going to do is mix the colors from Anastasia in Amber and Peach Sorbet, just on my little brush. And I'm just going to pack that right over top. I just feel like these come out a lot more pigmented if they're kind of stacked over top of some other stuff. And I can go over top with my NARS Persia that's left on my brush if I need to just diffuse that a little bit more. Now what I'm going to do is take the color Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. I'm having troubles. And I'm just going to start to kind of pack that onto the outer V. You can blend it out if you want to, but you don't have to. But you probably should. Next, I'm going to go in with Anastasia's Rich Brown Shadow. And I'm just taking that on a little baby pencil brush. This one's from Samir Kuzami. It's number 21. And I'm just going to create a little V shape. Just dragging right along that lash line, and then kind of bringing it up in that outer corner and then back into the crease. And then I'm going to take my little Sigma E36 brush, And I'm just going to gently blend. And then I'm going to take a little Real Techniques, oh my god, it's not even, oh, accent brush. Damn it. I thought I had like fully wiped off, and I was like, okay, now I just really have an excuse not to know the name of this brush. I'm just basically going to thicken it into kind of almost a wing on that outer corner. Again, just blending over. And then I'm just going to take my little Tarte Lights Camera flashes or lashes or something like that. The thing's rubbed off. It's a dark brown liner. And I'm just going to line across my eyeball, as you can see here today. I'm just doing this in a dark brown color because I don't want it to be super intense like a black liner. I just want it to be a little bit of extra depth to cover my, my lashes. And that's it. I'm not going to do any shadow on the bottom lash line. So this is the final look. I think I'm going to do a coral lip just for funsies. I'm going to use Style Surge from the Mineralize collection at MAC. I used to wear literally nothing but coral lips. I don't know what happened to those times. They were the best times, they were the worst of times. I don't know if I want to do a lip liner with this. I never do. I just should. Okay, hold on. I'll do ColourPop's lip liner in Fancy. That seems like a good one. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something cool today. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments below, and I will get back to you. Probably. Alright guys, peace out.